All right, everybody, it is the unusual streaming time for sure. I haven't ever streamed this early in the morning here, a European morning. Let's consider it that. Hold on. Let me turn that. Hold on. Yes. Let me fix the stuffs. Okay. Everything's fine. Yes. Check this out. Check that out. Great. Everybody, good morning, or well. It's definitely a bit of a windy morning, everybody, in New Zealand. We have a beautiful A320 from Air New Zealand here spawned onto the ground. And everybody, we are in New Zealand indeed. We're on the north part of New Zealand land. Hello, everybody. This is a bit of a random stream introduction, but you know, there is something going on right now, a cyclone called Gabrielle or something here in New Zealand, and it's really badly affecting the country. I hope you guys are doing well. So this is what it looks like, very cyclone type. We've got the eye of the storm, as they say. And right now we're spawned up here, which seems to be a bit of a more calmer region, isn't it? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to the streams, especially you, bus driver. You're back. But stop donating. This is supposed to be a professional stream where we have to move on fast, okay? We have to move on fast, and that's the point now. We have to get to Auckland here, which seems to be incredibly badly affected. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing fine. I really have no idea how the impressions are here of the storm. Okay, over here in New Zealand. Do we have sound? We do not have sound. That can't be good. Hold on. Why don't we have sound? Hold on. Let me just fix that right there. Why would the engines be turned on already? I don't even want that. Shut up. Come on. Yes, now we do have sound. I don't want the engines to be already on. Or do we just leave the plane on like it is right now? I mean, the plane is turned on completely. Yeah, this is something that happens with these Phoenix A320s. Like, they just want to, like, turn on themselves. Great, so should we just get going, I guess? This could be, like, the quickest start we've ever done into stream, everybody here. Engines are already working, I guess. Yes, they are. And they're already reacting to inputs. Very well. So I guess we'll do that right now. Let's go ahead and open the iPads. Maybe see. Can we have a map here?
Donated 25 Norwegian kroner.
Right. So, things are looking okay. Let's go ahead now and just start taxing. This has been the quickest stream ever, but we kind of need to get going. We're doing kind of like a storm chasing thing today. Am I right? So yeah. How you guys doing, man? Okay, it's afternoon in Australia.
Optimum Aviation donated Australian dollars and 99 cents.
Oh God!
It's afternoon in Australia, and we also had
isn't this a nice time to stream for Australians to watch and New Zealanders, of course? I would guess. I mean, how is it like in New Zealand? Like, that's what I wonder. And how's it like in Australia now with this cyclone hitting the country properly badly with proper power cuts and all that good stuff? I don't know. Michael
Gustave donated $2.69.
It's literally 2 in the morning.
Greetings from Brooklyn, New York City.
It's 2 in the morning in America. It's 2 in the morning in New York. That makes no sense. Why are you awake now? It is a Monday evening for you still. Okay. Congratulations to that. Guys, stop donating. We need to genuinely take off now. Everything is fine. All right. How you doing, man? Okay. I'm a big fan. My house got flooded yesterday. Oh. Rest in peace to your house. I'm really bad at dealing with this kind of situation. Is it even appropriate to make a stream of storm chasing this? I mean, what happens if, like, people die now? Probably they won't. I think New Zealand is actually quite good when it comes to, like, dealing with heavy storms, unlike Germany. We had a really bad case in 2021. Okay, so let's get ready here. Let's get these spoilers in and just take off immediately here. Toga, we've got some short runways here in New Zealand. New Zealand is always nice to fly, you know, in these streams, because I like to fly in short runways. I like that kind of stuff. Let's go ahead and just get the geese mod out. Things looking actually pretty good. Oscar from Norway. Why? I mean...
Oscar Jarens donated 25 Norwegian kroner.
I should be more appreciative. Shut up! It's not about the donations now. It's about flying the plane into the proper cyclone. And FYI, come on. Oh, Jesus. Why are these spoilers out, pardon me? Oh, it's just a normal A320 takeoff. Oh my God, why does it fly so poorly? I kind of forgot that we've got a bit of a wind situation going on, which it's not really here. Like, that's 3 knots of wind. Like, it barely is carrying us. Why is this plane? Is it the trim that's completely messed up? Oh, the trim is completely broken. Oh, that can't be good. Why is the trim always broken? I think there's some key that I've assigned to trimming this plane to the right. And that messes up the whole thing. Anyway, things looking good, everybody. Welcome aboard at A320. We're still flying, and we're barely being affected by wind. So let's go ahead and just fly down south a bit, where according to Windy, we should deal with more wind. Maybe also see, is live weather properly turned on? Because that's... Oh, it's not turned on. Oh! Alright, we might just engage into a bit of a surprise. I didn't even turn on the live weather. Alright, this might change the whole thing a little bit. Once we get... Oh. Alright, we've got now 37 knots. Oh, okay. Alright, this is now proper live weather. It doesn't look like lots of storm, but like lots of wind here. Well, this hasn't been a great start. Good one. Optimum Aviation, yeah. Tell me about your facts about
Optimum Aviation donated $2 Australian and 99 cents. I'm in Cairns, so no cyclone.
In where's it? In Cairns. Okay, yeah, that is in Australia. So I guess that's not properly hid. All right, everybody. Okay. Well, this turns out to be a bit of a surprise that I didn't even turn on the stupid cyclone. So this is great. So things looking good. Here we go. 40 knots of wind. That is absolutely crazy. That is ridiculous. So, great. So, 40 knots. Things looking good. Now, I hope you guys are, again, doing fine over there. So, we're still up here. We might want to expedite flying down to Auckland, because Auckland is like the part of the country that is properly affected. So, we might want to just expedite landing here, wasting our time at these small airports, and we might just want to fly directly down to this Auckland area, okay? Because again, or yeah, maybe this bay area. After all, it's not that small, but we've got like winds here. What is that? 52 knots of gusting here at Moores Hill. Rest in peace to Moores Hill. That is not looking good. So let's just see. Just try to expedite all of this. Because again, we're in the calmer. We're still up here. Okay? We're still in this Cape area. That's way too far north. We need to expedite flying. We should have taken just a Concorde or something that will go faster. Because we are moving at half the speed of sound, but that's not nearly enough. Come on. The Cyclone is faster than us. What a shame. How you doing, Mr. Gregorgs? How's it going, man?
Jaguar Sikorsky donated €5.
From Europe.
Hi, Swiss. I am now going to Toulouse Airport plane spotting. Hope I see some belugas.
Ooh, that would be ugly. The beluga is ugly. You know, that's the point. Oh, that's great. So yeah. Auckland Airport is currently closed due to wind. All right, let's check that out then. Let me see. Can we maybe just skip the line? As in, should we just slew mode ourselves? Maybe properly, because I really want to see how the proper storm is going. I don't want to fly through the outskirts, which are even green. That's 19 knots of wind. That's beginner level. You know what I mean? So we might just want to continue down south. Let me just see how that's working out. Okay. Can we not skip? We can. Oh, then Mr. Slew Mode is back. Let's see. Okay, this is actually now interesting. Okay. It doesn't look like much clouds happening, but I think that's kind of the thing about these high windy situations. And we're starting to move towards more wind here. We've got this airport here. This one. It won't show us information because I cannot zoom in. But I want to fly here now because this looks more interesting with a bit more of yellow color. We've got Whangarei with Whangarei Airport. 25 knots of wind, apparently. Let's go ahead and try this airport then. Everybody, we've got a new challenge now. Land here, okay? Let's finally perform a landing at Whiskey Romeo Airport. Is there anyone that lives there? Can anyone give some live impression about, like, Whangarei, or however you pronounce it? I'm sorry. I mean, this is really interesting now. Whangarei. No, stop hating on me in the car. No, stop hating my pronunciation. What is it pronounced? Stop. I'm sorry, the No! Pronunciation is not that bad, is it? No. Shut up! Whangarei. Is that how you pronounce it? Whangarei. Shut up! Whangarei? Whangarei? Fan? Shut up! I've never been to New Zealand. Unfortunately, actually, I think this country is really amazing. You know, especially like the South Island, where you got like your good old Queenstown and all that stuff. Let's maybe get the replay mode going and see how things are looking down here. It's not looking like a proper like cloudy storm, and that just probably points out how windy it must be. Like it won't even, not even clouds will stay properly. Let me see. Live weather is turned on. All right, so let me go ahead and just lose a bit of altitude here. We might want to put the landing gear down. Back again. Why is it? Sometimes Airbus, I feel like Airbus has like such a mind of its own. Sometimes it's like doing things you really wouldn't want it to do. So I maybe should have checked how the winds are actually going. We've got 53, 55 knots of straight headwind. We will probably be landing with a tailwind then, because we've got a runway that's like just right behind us. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh, okay. I mean, I might be flying this plane like a fighter jet, so things are not looking good. Angola! Pixel Train. I was waiting for you to donate, to be honest. Shut up!
Angola.
Thank you. Shush. Shush. I do an Optimum. Got some news
Optimum
from
Aviation donated $2 Australian and 99 cents.
All right.
Should have gone to Norfolk, also Kansas F and QQLD.
Norfolk. Okay. Okay. Things looking all right. We've got straight crosswind. Super high amount of wind. The plane is complaining about it as well. That's fine. Let's see. Where is that runway? It is right there, okay? It's not that long of a runway. And what is interesting is that it doesn't look like much, but like feels like much. Literally, we're flying sideways. This is like a proper Tokyo drift. Check this out. Plane is flying sideways now. So this is the kind of crosswind situation you would have at this airport. You probably shouldn't be landing here. Shouldn't try. A little lost. So this should be interesting here. Okay. Haha. Look,
the guy wanted to go back to 1983, donated
€2.
Hello.
Thank you. We've reached the point where the passengers can see our runway better than we can. I have to get a bit more speed. I want to get like a stable amount of speeds here for this kind of crosswind situation that we've got going on. It's about drive. It's about power. Well, that's a very, oh my God. Irrelevant meme by now, isn't it? All right, let's see now. We've got this runway. It is not long at all, by the way, as well. That's ridiculous. What the hell's going on with you, Whangarei? Maybe with the spoilers out, we're way too fast. Come on, why is the spoilers not coming out? Stupid. Oh, thank you, Airbus, for being so great to work with. Oh, please stop. Please do everything. Please do everything in your stupid power. Jesus Christ. It's about drive. It's about power. Jesus Christ. That was ridiculous. Okay, let's check it out here. Already an approach into Whangarei or something. As you, I don't know. Pronunciation. So we just almost crashed into buildings at 180 knots. Literally stalling this plane out. Boom. There we go. And that was a wing strike. And why are there cars now on the runway? Why is this way too fast? Why is it replaying way too fast? That makes no sense at all. It wasn't that fast in real life. It's not like I'm that crazy. But check this out. Almost hitting a house here with this proper amount of wind. Here we go, wing strike. That was not proper crosswind technique. I'll be honest. That was almost a crash then. That wasn't too great. But everybody, we've done a professional landing. It is a highly professional stream after all. So let's maybe go back now to flying and stuff. So let's turn around here. Come on. Why can't we do just a 180? Please just let me do a 180 turn. Let's go full power. Come on. 180 turn, because we want to now move down south even more, where we would probably face more winds. It's just really winds at this place. Is that a proper description of how the skies look like here in New Zealand, here in the flight simulator? Because that looks a bit, that looks a bit disappointingly blue. Not very cloudy, is it? What do you guys think? It's not that cloudy, is it? What do you think, Pixel Train? How's it going, man? All right. Oh, God.
Pixel Train Close-In donated 5 New Zealand dollars.
Take off once again.
Fangoray.
Sorry, New Zealand. We might have just struck a house. Things are looking all right. All right. So look at that water, though. Water never looks like this in the flight simulator. If that water looks like that, if your water that you take off in looks like that, then you know you're in trouble. We've, like, multiple times that we've crashed this plane almost. Oh, well, really almost. We just crashed into a proper house. So that's a bit unfortunate. So maybe we're right now moving. Oh, my God. We're right now moving a bit towards the south. We will face even more winds. But again, is it like that? They're a bit gray. All right, maybe a bit more gray than this. Because this looks like, all right, weather. This looks like proper weather. I mean, you guys are still in summer mode. Maybe that's not really how it looks, but you can tell this plane is not really comfortable flying at this kind of wind speed. 40 knots of like proper crosswind here flying down south. That's just ridiculous. Great. Did a tree just crash into the house? No, that was an A320 that just crashed into your house. All right, so we're moving down south a bit more. Again, we were still at the weak corner, the beta winds. Alrighty, we're moving down south a bit more here. 37 knots of proper winds here. Maybe also Auckland. This is where we will get into proper trouble down here. So let's do that. Don't crash. Idiot. Oh my God, the plane is starting to lag a little bit as well. I probably need a new PC sometime soon, but got other monies to spend. This is very off topic, but I think I'm booking a trip soon to Gibraltar for a vlog. Thing is, plane tickets are so expensive and so inconvenient since you can only fly to Gibraltar via London, which is ridiculous. Like, there's only... Why am I mentioning that in this stream? That has nothing to do with what we're doing right now. Okay. But yeah, that's a bit, that's a bit inconvenient. So, maybe... Just maybe we want to skip the line again because I am desperate to fly a bit properly down south. This is where we will face the proper winds, and that will take a bit of a while to fly down here to Markwart. Do I have an airport noted down here? We're gonna fly down to Helensville. I think that's what it is. Why can't I click on the airport and give it information? I mean, look at that. That is some proper winds down here that we will face. Yeah, but other than that, the rest of... Oh, wow, look at that. Wellington should be really bad. Oh, Wellington is, like, properly bad, then. That should be interesting, because Wellington is always, like, this crazy airport. All right, then, we've got... I want to just, like, freestyle use these airports. Because, like, the cruising flying kind of works with 55 knots of headwind, almost. That is, like, a crazy amount of wind. We're flying very quickly. But the plane's kind of going with it as well. So, come on. Let me go now. And fly down south using slew mode. Because this is what I'm really interested in seeing. You know, after all, this country is not small. I should have probably picked like a Concorde to like fly across quickly. But you know, landing at 40 knots wind with a crosswind with a Concorde isn't the funnest thing you can do. But check this out, everybody. Snow mode is holding us up well. We've got a bit more clouds here, a bit more low-level clouds here especially. Let's see here. We've got, Jesus, it's not looking that great. We've got, okay. So what we're dealing with is this airport here, this region here of, what is that? Maybe Morongi. It shows us like a very high amount of winds here. 43 knots of G. Oh, ha! No! Check this out. We've got a wind turbine. It is the thing. What is a weird detail about the flight simulator is how it animates the wind turbine. Isn't that cool? What joystick do you use? It's X50. Is it HOTAS? I mean, look at that. Look at how it does the wind turbine. It's crazy. Why would it animate it like according to the wind situation? That's kind of like a cool thing. Like you wouldn't have this in any other game. Like why would you have that? Or we're way too fast. We've got a proper amount of winds here. 51 knots of wind still. Let me see. Where is the airport that we're supposed to fly into? November Echo. Check this out. I mean, that's going to create lots of renewable energy. I mean, that's a good point about Cyclone. All right, check this out. Got lots of waters here. We want to try to come in for a bit of an approach. This is probably one of the craziest flights you could ever do. Okay, shut up. Everything's all right. Jeez, you know, this plane flies so uncontrollably like a paper plane. You know, they don't really have lots of stabilization. This plane flies like it as well. Like 51 knots of wind. That is going to blow you away properly. All right. North Shore Airport. Oh, geez, we're stalling. Okay, I just fixed that with the rudder for some reason. I don't know how that could have worked. Proper procedure. Jesus, that was like a proper like 90-degree liner flight. Okay. I mean, those spoilers are put out according to the board here, but it doesn't show it here. I hate that about like this Phoenix A320. Like it won't do what it's supposed to do. You know. All right, we've regained proper approach speed here. 43 knots of wind. Everybody, we are coming in for an airport with proper headwind now. So this is we're gonna probably be flying at like 10 knots of proper ground speed once we come down. Like the headwind is hitting so much, so that it's kind of easy now, right? All right, so everybody, North Shore Airport, which is affected by proper headwind here. We've got a 2,200 feet long runway, which is not that great, but the good thing is that we are in an A320 that is facing 40 knots of headwind, straight headwind. So that means we landing at like 10 kilometers an hour. Check this out.
Terrain ahead.
Isn't that amazing? Terrain ahead, yeah, I can tell.
Terrain ahead.
Like it's not that bad. Shut up. We might want to regain a bit of speed. Because with this kind of unstable wind, you might want to like have a bit of, oh my god. Bit of buffering. Alright. It's fine. It's fine now. I haven't, oh my god, I haven't started the flight control replay. I want to replay this landing, of course. Check this out. Oh wow, Microsoft Flights. Alright, shut up. Oh, this is a short one more. Oh, I've got no control. I've got no control. I've got no control. I've got no control. Control was cut. Oh, please stop. Please stop. Why? I've got no control over the throttle either. Got nothing. I think that's what happens when you try to replay your flight. I've got no control. Like it won't do anything. It just stays at the throttle. Well, was that the replay mode? I don't really know. The controlling was perfect until I turned on the flight control replay. Boom, just straight into the ground. Thank you very much. That's good. What do you think, Gabrielle? Dude, Gabrielle, you're named after the stream. All right, great. So that's gone really well then. That's gone really well to plan. I like this very much. Big good. Well then, let me move on now to down here. Nearing Auckland, I guess. Is that Auckland already? No, is that already Auckland? Yes, that is Auckland Bay, isn't it? Well, almost. We're flying down to Riverhead, I guess. We face proper winds here towards the south, the northeast. Okay, well then, it's great. Well, let's just ignore the fact that we've lost literal control of this airliner. Like, it literally won't react. It won't react to... Why does this always happen to the flight simulator? Like, look, the joystick even moves, but it won't move the surfaces. It still goes to 56% power. Getting this plane up into the air probably won't help. Yeah, no control whatsoever. Oh, thank you very much, then. Well, I guess we're going to have to break this flight now. Then we will have to try to land our A320 through the beautiful flight simulator airport selector. Oh, this is a perfectly hopeless dream. Thank you for being so miserable. All right, world map. All right, come on, check this out now. Turn on the live weather. And here we can see how things are looking. I mean, we've got still the beautiful Wellington scenery installed. I love the Wellington scenery that you have for the flight simulator, so we might want to try landing there. I mean, Wellington is known in general as the most windy airport. And now with an incredibly windy storm that we've got going on, let me see how Wellington is... I mean, we want to might spawn and skip for a long time. Look, how Wellington is reporting... Okay, We've got some nice proper like downwind here. We just want to land on the other side of the runway. We've got, how long is that? 29 knots of wind here. So that is great. Yeah, I mean, they built the runway in purpose towards the north, So things are looking actually quite fine here. 39 knots of Wellington wind. I mean, that's just a normal day at Wellington, let's be honest. What do you think? Classic Welly. Go to Nelson Airport. Well, then I'll accept that later on. Where's Nelson? Nelson. Well, let's first of all... It's just a normal flight in the A320 then. What is that now? Has this plane become Jesus? It's been a bit of a random storm. Spawn. What was that? It's not actually that windy in Auckland. Well, where's Nelson? Georgia, New Zealand. Aha, interesting. On the South Island. I mean, I don't hate this at all. Okay, well, let's maybe try Wellington once again. And maybe not try with a stupid A320 that just won't work. Do I have another New Zealand livery installed? No, I cannot find. Which other plane can we try? How about an A318? Properly get that blown away. How about like a private jet then? I've lost, motivation to properly try the A320 by Phoenix. Because it always doesn't work. Jan, thank you so much for $5. Why?
Jan Void donated €5.
I don't remember.
Swiss cheese made here now. Also, when you gonna do the Baltic airport review? And also rate them too?
Baltic airport review. Why not? That sounds like a good idea. Look at that. So we've got like this huge bucket of winds here. And what is it reporting here? We probably don't get reports there, do we? Do we get reports? Nearest weather station. Not really. But everybody, Wellington International Air. Come on. Come on. Load in. A318. So this is like the baby bus that we're spawning into now. This should be a bit weird. All right, so... Wellington seems pretty badly affected. How's Auckland looking? I mean, it's like right here in the proper section. I wonder also how Rangitiku is doing. Or Gisborne. Isn't that the runway that has like a proper like train track that crosses its runway? Great. So everybody, well, next off will be Nelson. But first of all, let's maybe go ahead and face the challenges. Wellington Airport. How about that? All right, so A318. Our little baby bus. Still holding up strong here with a Mexicana livery. So let's see now. We've got 47 knots of straight headwind, which actually isn't that bad either. Like, this looks like a proper flight. Normal Wellington thing. Normal Wellington. So. Oh, how's that going? Let's see now. Alright, now just heading from the north side. Again, giving us a nice headwind approach. Can we have some ILS? It doesn't have ILS system. Why are we climbing? That doesn't make much sense. Alright, come on now. Let's maybe head through the clouds. This is what I imagine like a proper storm to look like. But that's kind of like a South New Zealand North Island thing. Where it has like clouds all the time, isn't it? Already Wellington Airport. Alright, there you go. Hop. Stop complaining about the camera being broken. I know. I've got the stupid Nikon camera, which is actually made for photos, and it turns off every 30 minutes automatically. And I cannot like turn off the standby mode. Like, that's absolutely stupid. Why would it have like a standby like battery saving mode? It doesn't even have a battery. It's connected straight to power. Great. So let's see now. Good. We're still looking actually quite good now onto an approach into Wellington. 58 knots. Let's see. I mean, what's the time right now in Australia? It's like, what is it? Like in Perth, it's like 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So it probably should be like it's from 8:45 in the evening, isn't it? Here down in Wellington. All right. We're not crashing into any houses. Oh, Jesus. Go full power, please. Alright. Now, would this be a scary approach to fly into, especially for our passengers? Probably, yes. We might just want to move a bit here. Here across the little pond. Alright, so, this is now the first time in the stream that we've got visibility issues. Alright, come on. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Maybe go ahead and turn on the replay mode right now. So now we can concentrate on our landing, okay? Okay, we've got no visibility issues. We've got proper rain now as well. We try to follow this magenta line, okay? We're flying VFR, where we should definitely not be flying. Like, I'm pretty sure all these airports, like proper aviation, is closed here. And I can understand why. Like, you wouldn't have like a bird strike. You wouldn't want to have it here. Okay, come on. Let's follow the magenta line here. As long as we can see the water, we can avoid it. So that's kind of my logic that I'm following here. Is that a smart logic? Probably not. But like, come on. Let's give for more power. Come on. 300 feet above ground here. Following the magenta line. It's a bit scary, I know. But that's kind of the way you do it here. Okay, we've got some land here. So we're like the water surface is narrowing in for Wellington, and sooner or later we will see a runway. But we need more speed. Jesus Christ, installing into water now would be a bit unfortunate. All right, there we go, full power. That's actually looking all right. The runway is supposed to be coming up very soon. Why is there no lights that we can see just yet? It's a bit scary. More power, please. Going almost full power here in the engines all the time. 50, we've got, what is that? 50 knots of straight headwind. Like, we're moving properly slow because this headwind is crazy. Jan Volt.
Jan Void donated €5. Asks
Void.
that from you like you're back. Still waiting. Would love to
Ask
see
from
your
him.
opinion about the Baltic airports and stuff. Also, Cax Tice could smile.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, we need to be flying. Yeah, I remember you, actually, with your Baltic requests. All right, everybody, talking about a side quest. It's time to land at Wellington Airport. We can see the runway. Now, let me tell you, this is what it looks like in real life right now, which is a bit... Well, it's not looking very... It's not a very stable approach. Jesus Christ. All right. It's fine. Well, we can see the runway. This is no reason to crash now, then. We are fast, and we can't seem to slow down, but that's fine. Alright. Nope. Come on. Don't get a wing strike here. Okay. Here we go. Totally easy. Let's go and reverse out. Here in our little Airbus private jet. That's what I'm talking about. Look how quickly we stopped. And the thing is, like, we've stopped. I know, we've stopped. But the airspeed indicator is still indicating 50 knots. And that is crazy. Now, Wellington is properly fucked. Let me tell you. All right, let me see right here. I think that was a bit of one of a more unstable approach. Normal A318 approach, though. Look at that. Doesn't Wellington look beautiful in this scenery, by the way? It's ridiculous. Look at that. It's great. Yes. The baby bus. All right, that's been a proper landing. Well, a bit of a bounce here, but no wind strike, no crash, no one got a whip slash, no one died. So that's great. Now that wasn't butter, but that was all right. So everybody thinks have looked well here on this one. Let's maybe see now. You guys told me to go to Nelson. I wouldn't really understand why, because, well, judging from the maps, right? Nelson's only got like 10 knots of wind. Isn't that like boring? Should we really go to Nelson here on the South Island? Does that make sense? Or should we rather go to Crail Bay? Well, it doesn't have an airport there. I say, I hate the flight simulator when it goes like into automatically night mode because you cannot see anything. Wouldn't it be more interesting to fly to Marlboro's water airport? Well, let me see. Is Nelson really that crazy now then? Is that crazy? What does the weather show? The weather informations. Well, it shows some clouds. Well, then let's go to Nelson, all right? Let's maybe do that. No, I just want to... Come on. There we go. Just land. There. Okay, here we go. Proper approach. Is that going to be interesting? Nelson. Whoa. Try to do a normal landing, Swiss. Whoa. How can you do a normal landing when you're like facing 1,000 knots of crosswind? Is that easy? Not easy. Some normal landing. Can you try an auto land? Does Auckland have auto land? I think it should have. Yeah, it definitely has. Jesus Christ. We should find an auto land here. All right, how do you doing, Jan? Once again, or Jan?
Jan Boyd donated €2.
Thank you.
Good to be here.
Okay.
Always love your content. Na.
Thank you. All right, so that's Nelson. Isn't that boring? Nelson. Why would you request it all the time? I mean, yes, it looks absolutely beautiful with these mountains, but like there's no winds. All right then. Let's maybe see. We've got this airport here, proper asphalt runway. That's what I like here. They've got like interesting runways here in New Zealand. That's for sure. Like, like there's lots of streaming material here in general. But for a while now, I've been wanting to go to New Zealand, especially the North Island. We've never really flown there in the streams, so that's great. No, come on. Here we go. Flight control replay. Let's turn that thing on here. That's great. Let's do that. Okay. All right, 130 knots. Turn up the landing gear down. Things looking all right. Flaps are ready. Flaps are set. Flaps are down. Are you guys ready? All right. 500. 400. Easy. This is like, what is that? Like 7 knots of headwind. This is a normal landing. Nelson is boring. Why would you suggest it? But this gives us the opportunity to, at once, for this in this entire stream, do a normal landing before we go to Auckland with a big plane that will do an auto land for us. The question is, which one should we go for? Oh, we'll just ignore the unbutterized butter. That wasn't great. There's no point in looking at this. I think I might have just deleted the flight control replay accident. That was, I was thinking about what plane to go for. Because, I don't know. How well does this... I mean, we could try to let the AI fly the 787. I'm not quite sure how good my 787 is. Because, like, the thing about the flight simulator is that half of these planes are broken. Right? And I reckon this A318 does not have Autoland. Well, we might just want to try doing auto land. I wanted to go for a bigger plane, but I'm pretty sure like the 747 and the 787 is broken because it's just a flight simulator, you know. All right, let's see. Where's the Auckland International Airport? It's right there. Okay, it's only got a single runway, and let's see. Maybe not face. Well, let's face headwind. Let's not go for tailwind downwind landing. All right, here we go. Then we've got a bit of a cloudy weather forecasted here. So everybody, Auckland International, okay, the biggest airport I think right now in real life. It will be closed, but we're not in real life. I don't rise. Also from New Zealand. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys' support. So everybody, A318, are you guys ready? Didn't do it for you. Normal Wellington landing time. Yeah, normal. You guys are, this is a normal landing. Okay? Nothing to be worried about. So, come on. Yes, we're spawning. Now we've only got clouds now. Let me see. Can we get some sort of ILS going on? Please. Is there any way? We turn on the autopilot, okay? Oh man, I haven't used these stupid autopilot of this A318 for a while. Or A320. In general. Alright, let's go ahead and maybe get this stupid autopilot to maintain its heading. Okay. Here it goes. Let me see. Which runway are we approaching? We're approaching runway 21, I think, is it? Luckily, we could easily read the frequencies. Okay. There you go. ILS is 109. Come on. Approach. No. No. Rad. Aha. Well, it is logged in here, but it won't show up here. What do I have to set in? Man, I haven't used the stupid Airbus in a while. How do I get the ILS? How do I get it to read the ILS? Like, I can see the airport, that's for sure. We need to lose a bit more speed. Man, I haven't used it. This is why I wanted to use a Boeing. Because I'm way more familiar with this autopilot. I think it's way better. Come on. How can I get it to change heading even? Come on now. Why is it not going for us now? Why isn't it working? Why can't the vertical speed work? Why is nothing working like it's supposed to? ILS? Come on, why doesn't it work then? VHF? Nav. Why does it do that? Let me see then. Can we just enter it this way? No, that's not even proper! Idiot! Why? VHF3? Why is this Airbus more complicated than it has to be? I've got the ILS frequency here, but it doesn't show up on this stupid A320. So there's like a technical issue now. We can't even get this plane to auto land itself here down at Wellington Airport. Because that it won't do it for us. Or, oh, never mind. Aha. Let's ignore that. Oh. Okay. Totally fine. I might have just found the way to do it. All right, come on. We need a bit more altitude lose. Why can't I just put... Come on. Work. Work with me. Turn the approach mode on. That doesn't do anything at all. Why? Cannot I just use the stupid plane like it normally uses? I use it. And stuff. Thank you, Shane. Alright. Well,
Shanty Benrick donated $2.
absolutely
I want a
dumb.
massive flaming crash.
Well, I wouldn't want that personally. Alright, come on now. Approach mode.
Pilot _ Swiss 001
How you doing, man?
donated 5
Alright.
Swiss francs.
Alright, shush.
Hi Swiss. I love your content. Can you buy me the baby bus?
Well, I will let the autopilot do that for us. So, come on. Approach mode is now activated. I think it should work. We've got... Oh, come on, let's turn on both autopilots. Why can't I turn them on both autopilots? We need both autopilots to land the stupid Airbus. Or do we? Well, it kind of seems to work now. It seems to know that it's coming in for a landing at ILS. Alright. It seems to be... It seems to be, like, motivated to fly. So let's do that now. So maybe put the landing gear down. Put the flaps down fully. and put the landing gear down, put the flaps down fully, and the landing gear down, and everything. Things looking all right. I don't really get this. When all I do is for you. All right. So, come on. Come on. So, we've got the diamonds here set up. The plane is still approaching. We cannot turn on both autopilots, which again is a bit worrying. I think that's just a add-on issue because this add-on isn't too realistic. I hope that this add-on will land itself though, despite only one autopilot being turned on. Because it's got like 2 autopilots, like you wouldn't need to turn on in real life to get this plane landed itself. But it's following the diamonds. It's really nice on the glide slope. It's not that nice on the center line, which might just be due to our insane winds in general, 45 knots. But let me be honest, this plane flies smoother than I did, so it gets that. So, come on, let's see. Can we see some action, Mr. A318? It is flying itself. We don't even need to look into the cockpit because it's maintaining itself quite well here. We're perfect on the center line. We're a bit down here on the glide slope. I hope that nothing is wrong there. Let's pay close attention. It is down a little bit, which might just be because of the wind of 40 knots. I hope it is. With these autopilots, I'm always scared with the Airbus because I never quite know what it's doing. But it's following the ILS quite well, despite one autopilot not being on. Actually, you know what? It does say that both autopilots are on, so it just doesn't showcase it in the lights. So come on, we've got proper things going on. I mean, all right, it won't be great for crosswind because it's an Airbus A320 autopilot won't crash.
Shanty Benrick donated $2. Use Flight Gear Flight Simulator. This blows.
Shut up! I won't use flight gear. I won't replace it with I won't
Captain
replace
Jack
MSFS.
donated €2.49.
How you doing, man? Thank you guys. You guys are crazy. Talking about crazy. This is not looking great. Come on, give it a bit more power. I would go around in this one. In real life, but we're not in real life. Look at that water. That's just a crazy amount of wind. Okay. 140 knots. We're looking all right. We're looking quite stable. It is trying. You can tell the autopilot is trying approach mode. Again, you can see the joystick, luckily, so that I'm not adjusting. Oh, geez, that wind is crazy. That's like a proper amount of turbulence. But everybody, it is coming down for the runway. Like, this is the point where you would definitely step in and just land the plane yourself. But there we go. It's landed itself. It's worked. So we didn't even... Oh, what is it doing now? Alright, it's kind of crashed itself then. Well, we need to keep the plane down. Time to deactivate the autopilot and just go reverse thrust. Alright, it's done a landing. It's done a proper landing as well. I think that's gone totally well, actually. Let's be fair about that. So, this is totally gone well. This is not even that bad, this whole situation. So we've now just tried a landing here in Auckland, which is an airport that is closed in real life. So that can be great. But, totally fine. Totally fine landing here done by the Airbus A318 autopilot. I mean, yes, the airport in real life is closed and probably for a reason. Check this out. But there we go. I'm very happy with this stream at all. Bro, this was not auto land at all. Well, it was approach mode. Was the best thing the Airbus A318 can do for us. So everybody, that has been a nice little morning stream. I have to go to school now, which is a bit strange of a thing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little stream. Prayers out to you to New Zealand, you guys. I really don't know how this whole thing is gonna go. It was a little fun. Thing was fast. Yeah, it was not that butter. Let's be fair about that.
Pilot
That's been
underscore
totally
Swiss
alright.
01 donated 2 Swiss francs. 600 FPM is not that butter.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys maybe later in the stream. Why the hell not? Thank you guys so much, and I'll